Contests and events.
And Cam is back with sports. Tough night for the Canucks.
It was a tough night for the Canucks. The Canucks were hosting the Detroit Red Wings tonight at Rogers Arena, where they have yet to win this season. And it's also a milestone night for one player in particular. The captain, Henrik, playing in his 1100th career game tonight, of course. All of those with the Canucks. Early first period, Alex Burrows gets sprung all alone. Not so much. Peter Mrazek says no. Later in the first period, Alex Burrows down the left side on the power play, looking, finds Chris Tanev. Chris Tanev finds the back of the net. Another look here, great heads-up play from Alex Burrows. That's Chris Tanev's first goal since 2014. 1-0 Canucks. Now, second period, after a face-off win, couple knife passes, Burrows finds Sutter. Sutter buries it for his third of the season. It's 2-0 Canucks. That's another power play goal as well. Canucks almost catch a break off Daniel Sedin's fist. It's pretty good hand-eye coordination right there, though that would be costly because here come the Wings. Timo Pulkkinen down the middle. He'll find the 5-hole on Miller. And now the Canucks lead is cut in half. It's 2-1. Not even 3 minutes later, the Wings tie things up off the stick of Thomas Tatar. It's 2-2. Thomas Tatar has a fantastic shot. And now we're heading to overtime. Peter Mrazek to Gustav Nyquist. Nyquist, he beats Ryan Miller. 3-2, still no home wins for the Canucks. And here's a frustrated Captain Henrik Sedin.
We got to realize there's only one way to play, and that's the right way. That doesn't matter if it's the first period or third period. I mean, we got to stop talking about it. We got to keep a leader. We got to just keep playing and do the things we're doing.
We've had our chance, and we haven't scored. And then they've come back and scored. And we just have to find a way to score in our chance.
Do you get any sense that this is becoming a confidence issue, or some guys hit in the third?
Not sure. I mean, I don't know where to go with the guys. It's just frustrating.
Coming into tonight's game against the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens have not lost. They are 8-0 so far this season. Habs looking to make it 9-0 early on this season. Oh, look, there's Jeannie Bouchard. She's looking pretty chipper. Nice pass from Plekanec to match Pacioretty. He finds PK Subban in the high slot. PK Subban will find the back of the net. 1-0 Habs. Very early on. Later, former Canuck Dale Weiss will hammer Dion Phaneuf into boards. Dion Phaneuf takes exception. Dion Phaneuf cross-checks in the arm. Dion Phaneuf gets a penalty. And that would lead to a Montreal power play. Pretty much all Montreal in this game. Beautiful slap pass from PK to Brendan Gallagher. And that would make it 5 for the Habs. The Habs would go on to a 5-3 win. Oh, and they're undefeated so far this season. The Vancouver Whitecaps wrap up their MLS regular season tomorrow at BC Place against Houston. With a win, they can finish as high as second place in the Western Conference. It also guarantees a home playoff date. All-star goalkeeper David Ousted has been a major part of the Caps' success. He's played in every MLS match this season. He knows how tight the standings are. The best possible scenario for the Caps is this. Caps win, the LA Galaxy, Seattle Sounders, and Portland Timbers all lose. All matches start simultaneously. Here's Ousted.
Again, not for me, because that game doesn't matter to me. It matters what we get done. If we had 90 minutes don't win over Houston, that other game is not relevant. So we need to get done, and after 90 minutes, we'll watch the other games.
A couple games in the CFL today. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers hosting the Ottawa Redblacks. There's Henry Burris. Coming into this game, Burris needed just 8 yards to hit 60,000, and he does it right there. He did that one quite easily in the first pass of the game. Skip to the fourth quarter. Former BC Lion Ernest Jackson. He reaches for the goal, but he's just short, so give the ball to the wily vet. Burris would punch it in for the TD. Redblacks win 27-20. The other game in the CFL tonight, the Saskatchewan Rough Riders hosting the Edmonton Eskimos. It was all Riders early on. Riders, Brett Smith connects to Ryan Smith, no relation, and it's really quickly 13-3 Riders. But then it's all Eskimos. Mike Riley to Adarius Bowman with a TD off a mind-boggling broken tackle, then to cap off a 32 straight points. And a come from behind victory, Riley to Corey Watson for the score. 35-24, your final.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
All right. Thank you for that, Cam. Appreciate it. All right. And finally tonight, we expect to see a golden glow on trees in the fall. But this year in West Vancouver, the common reds and yellows are sharing space with an unusual color. As CTV's Peter Granger reports, there's a good reason why the new hue is turning things blue.
Gazing at colorful maple trees in the fall, you don't expect to see blue bark. But that color is creeping into the cityscape of West Vancouver. Dozens of volunteers turned up to paint several hundred trees with a non-toxic indigo pigment, which rain will eventually wash away. It's part of the public art efforts of Metro Vancouver's Biennale. The idea to get us all to think about how crucial trees are to our survival as the great oxygenators of the planet.
The blue color not only catches your attention, but it's also, in the medical world, it's a hey, we've got a loss of oxygen here.
It can also mean blue trees for a blue planet, a healthy planet, which is how the donator of the trees, Peter Simons, sees it.
We're not going to change everything tomorrow. It's got to be a little hope, a lot of thought. There has to be a conversation, an important conversation.